So welcome to 615 Live. If you are joining live right now or if you're watching the replay, we're going to continue to bring these to you live and for free as always. I do accept donations through Venmo at my615fit, but there's no obligation there. And as always, if you are looking to look further into the relationship with food, with body, with mental, check out mariascrumenti.com. I'm going to put that up as well. And then if you are ever looking into coaching or a fitness plan, you can check out my615fit.com. But for now, it's time to get today rolling. So 6 moves, 15 minutes. We're going to do 30 seconds on with 10-second rest. So I'm going to show you all the moves today. First move, we're going to work one side first with a reverse lunge to a standing crunch. So limit the range of motion if you need to. Work that balance on the crunch and then bring it back down. We'll do 30 seconds on one side. We'll rest for 10. We'll hit 30 on the other. After that, we're going to start with some squat jumps. So we're going to do heavy in the heels, explode at the top. Option there is to just hit the calf raise if you're taking out that jump. Remember, round one, we're just building heat for the body. After that, we're going to take it to the mat. We're going to start what I call a blast-off push-up. So I'm going to send it back like I'm going to do my child's pose, but I'm going to lift those knees off the ground, and I'm going to shoot it forward into that plank position. From here, using that core, bring it on back. Try to hover the knees, bring them down if you need to, and then shoot it back forward from there. Option, of course, is to bring it to an elevated surface. After that, we're going to work a little plank shoulder tap. So 10-second rest. Now we're going to get into our plank. Feet are nice and wide, so anti-rotation on the hips. And I'm going to tap out my shoulders. Option is to bring it to the knees. And the last 2 moves, if you know me, I like to end with a little bit of core. So we're going to flip it around. We're going to do flutter kicks for first round. So here, hands behind the head, and we're just alternating those legs. All right, you can bring them in with the knees and add a little bicycle if you need to. And then your final move, 10 seconds later, nice and tall. We're going to work a little twist. Try to hover the heels. If you need to, bring the heels down and work the twist through the rotation. All right, so those are the the 6 moves that we have today. We're going for 3 rounds. So remember, first one, reverse lunge with that rotation. Right leg first, left leg second. Get to your front of your mat, 30 seconds on, 10-second rest. Round 1 is your warm-up. Let's get it going with that reverse lunge in 3, 2, and 1. Step it back, bring it forward, get that balance, get that twist. Reset in between if you need to. If that balance is starting to come off, you don't have to go all the way into that lunge. And continue to work through. My legs are already warmed up, so I'm going for it. But if it's your first thing today, take your time, 10 seconds, building up. In 5, 3, and 1. Rest it out, 10 seconds. Same thing, other side. You may notice you're better on one side than the other. That's okay, we'll even them out. For me, left leg, step back, 2, and 1. Bring it up, work that balance, work that crunch. And your option, step that foot in between, hit the crunch, step the foot in between, and then limit how far you go into that lunge. You're already halfway. Catch yourself if you start to lose it like I did there. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest it out. Squat jacks are going to be next, so heavy in the heels, explode at the top. Your option, if you're taking the jump out, little calf raise at the top. I'm going to take the power out. Let's go for it. Squat, power. Squat with power. It's your first round, so again, you don't have to add the hop in. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. 15. Now my legs are cooking. Keep pushing through. You've got 5, 2, 1. Bring it to the mat, y'all. Next is those blast off push-ups. So here, you're starting back like you're in child's pose. And go for it. Shoot it forward to plank. Back to that child's pose. Hover the knees if you can. Add the push-up if you're looking for extra credit today. Or bring it to an elevated surface if you need to. So that core does a lot of the work, bringing it forward. I can feel the quads a little bit as well from doing those jump squats. 10 seconds. In 5, 3, 2, rest it out. Shake the wrist, 10 seconds. We're gonna do plank, shoulder taps next. Multiple options here. We can do them from the knees or from elevated. Let's go plank, tap them out. Short rest today. We're getting right to it. Again, option, hit the knees. That other option, the elevated option, you're bringing it to a higher surface, maybe a coffee table or a couch, and we can still work them from there. Keep digging through. You've got 10 seconds to get there. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest it out. Flutter kicks and Russian twists to finish out round 1. Laying it back, keep it nice and tight. We're gonna flutter those feet. You can bicycle them if you need to. The higher you go, the little bit easier it's gonna be. The lower you go, the harder. Either way, remember to breathe. 15. Keep digging in. Keep that lower back pressed into the mat in 5, 3, 2, and bring it up. We've got our Russian twist next. Challenge would be to hover the heels. First round, we might just keep them down. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Twisting it out. Twisting through that thoracic spine, maybe dropping the hands down. Do not forget to breathe. Work a little bit of the obliques here. Make sure we're not rounding in, but we're getting tall right out through that spine. 10 seconds. In 5. All right, we're bringing it back up in 3, 2, 1. Standing back to the front of the mat. We're going right back to that lunge with the crunch. So round 2, getting right to it. 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Crunch at the top. Step it back with control. Crunch at the top. For those just joining in, just pick up where we're at. We got 2 more rounds to go, so plenty of time to sweat it out. You can work within your range of motion, step the toe in between if you need to. You've got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Quick 10-second rest. We'll do the same thing on the other side. I tend to be a little bit better on this side. Quick breaths in 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Crunch at the top. Nice work. Whatever modality you used on the last one, if you stepped it in between, that's all right. Do the same on this one. 10 seconds. Lunge jumps are coming, or I should say squat jumps are coming in 3, 2, 1. 10-second rest. Squat jumps are next. Now you can take out the jump and just hit that calf raise. That's what I'm doing today. In 3, 2, 1. Squat. Power at the top. Heavy in the heels when you squat it down. Keep that chest nice and proud. I'm hitting the calf raise to get a little bit of power and to get a little bit of control. You've got 15. If you are jumping, land nice and soft. And I'm taking the jump out today. Been hiking a lot lately. My legs need a little bit of break. And rest. Taking it to the mat. Blast off push-ups are next. Essentially, child's pose to plank. Child's pose to plank. Shift it back. Let's knock it out. 3, 2, 1. Shift it back. Hover the knees if you want that extra work. Add the push-up for even more extra credit. Now I feel like adding the push-up in today. Upper body feels good. Feels ready for it. Again, you can do these from the knees if you want to. In 5, 3, 2, 1. All right, roll them out. Keep breathing through. Shoulder taps are next. Plank it out. Tap those shoulders. Keep the core nice and level. All right, the hips start to sway on you, even them out. Maybe drop it to the knees. Core still doing the work. 15. Remember to breathe deep into that belly as we're working through for this stability in 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Flutter, kicks, and Russian twists to finish out round number 2. All right, lay it back and go for it. Little flutters here. Chin off the chest again. The higher you bring it up, a little bit easier it's going to be. Bend in the knees if you need to. If that lower back is starting to come off the mat. 15, already halfway. Again, lift that chin off the chest, don't round it in. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10-second rest. That one got me. We're going to twist. Let's twist it out in 3, 2, 1. Twist them out. Again, your challenge is to hover the heels. Your option here is to keep the heels down. Get the whole torso twisting with you. All right, you've got 15. One more round after this. 10. Keep twisting it out, maybe picking it up at 5, 3, and rest it out. Stand it up. We've got one more round. Stepping it back, twisting at the top. Going 3, 2, 1. Step it back, and then twist it out. Again, if you need options, y'all just let me know as we continue to work it through. Terry, welcome too. I didn't see it earlier, so welcome. We're on that right side. Bring it up. 10 seconds. A lot of core work in here today. 3, 2, 1. Rest it out. We're done with that leg. We got one more side to go. And then we'll hit those squat jumps. Left leg in 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Twist it out. Continue to breathe. Exhale on that way up. Inhale for that stability. Halfway. 10 more seconds. Okay, you can always tap that foot down in between if you're starting to lose that stability, right? Step it down, step it back, and rest. Done with those. 10 seconds. Squat jumps one more time. Again, take the jump out if you want. That's what I'm doing today. Either way, we got power. And go for it. Squat. And explode at the top. Option here if you need to. We can pulse that squat out. If you're taking out the power, if you need to work into that a little bit more. Halfway. Good work, y'all. This is the last 5 seconds on the legs. 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Push-ups are next. If you're doing this one, last round, maybe add that push-up in and go for it. Child's pose first. Shoot it forward. Chaturanga if you are adding the push-up. Again, this can be done from the knees. Even with that push-up, you can shift it back, shift it forward, and keep flowing through. This one should be working the core as much as it's working that upper body. I'm feeling good on these today, so I'm going to hover those knees. I'm going to hit that push-up in 3, 2, 1. Rest it out. Roll the wrist. 10 seconds. Shoulder taps one more time. Find your plank, whether it's from the knees or not, and go for it. Tap them out. And even if I'm on my knees, I'm trying to keep from swaying side to side. I want to keep it nice and tight, especially if I am full range. You've got 10. Don't stop now. 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. 2 moves, y'all, and then you are done for the day. So make these ones count. Flutter kicks and Russian twist. Spin it around. Let's flutter it out and go for it. I can definitely feel these on the last round. I'm going to bend the knees a little bit if I have to and bicycle them out and get back to the flutters as soon as I can. Continue to breathe. Keep that chin off the chest. I start to get tired and round it in. We want to open up that airway. You got 5, 3, 2, 1. Done with those. 1 move left. You know where we're going. Russian twist. One more time. Get tall. 3, 2, 1. Twist it out. If you've tried hovering the heels before, try hovering them again. All right, this is the last little bit, so I'm going to start picking up my pace. I've got 15 seconds. 10. Picking it up even a little more. In 5, 3, 2, 1. And you are done. I'll clap for you guys. Give yourselves a little air 5. We are set for the day. Again, thank you for being here. And again, if you're watching on the replay, we should have some of the info. I'm going to put some of the info on the screen for you. For the rest of you that are here live, thank you so much. And I will see you guys next time when we do it again.